What's the route running ability?
Not great.
Veterans are going to look like they run better routes than young guys. And that's where...
Right, in short yardage situations where you don't have to be streaking down the field.
The head twist. That's what you like about Baker, his ability to head shake. That's how he shook Gonzalez out of his shoes at the beginning of the week.
So those are some updates. But let me talk more about Alex Van Pelt for a moment. Alex Van Pelt is getting his first real shot at being an OC and play caller and doing the job the way most guys do it. Is he motivated to have a good year this year and have this offense score as many points as it can and move the ball and look like they've got it together? Because if that's the case and he's motivated to have the offense look good here this year, then that's all about Jacoby Brissett and making Jacoby Brissett comfortable and doing everything that he fully understands already and has operated within, right? Does an Alex Van Pelt offense suit Jacoby Brissett?
I think it does.
I think it does too. It better suits Jacoby Brissett than it does Drake Maye, which tells me, man, oh man, this hire, put your priorities all out of whack. Like, no, let's have a good offense for Jacoby Brissett in 2024, as opposed to having an offense built around the third overall pick in the draft, Drake Maye, who is your future. And we're going to try and reprogram him to fit which innovative offense?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, the one that's not innovative at all, and it's Alex freaking Van Pelt?
I would love to know this.
I think they made a big mistake here.
I would love to know
I'm starting
this.
to realize that.
What was the contact with Josh McDaniels? And at the time, did Josh tell them, I'm with Bill? As we were waiting for Atlanta to sort of shake down.
I'm with Bill.
Because Bill and Matt were going to go with Bill, from what I was told. Did he have interest here after that when that didn't come back together, but it was too late at that point? Because I know he wants to coach. He's a football guy. He needs the ball. The innovative part of, I know a bunch of these guys. He knows what he got born. The excitement of dealing with two good rookie receivers and a real quarterback. Mac was at his best when he had Josh. I keep hitting my head on that one. How did they not lure him back? Great relationship with the Crafts. Crafts love Josh. Is it too much friction with the head coach, Gerard Mayo, or could Gerard Mayo not develop into being the lone head guy?
I think it would have been awkward. I think that would have been awkward. Really? I think it would have been undermining the power of Gerard Mayo to put a guy who had been a head coach on 2 previous occasions and had been the longtime offensive coordinator here and was a bigger and more important coaching figure in New England for the last 20 years than Gerard Mayo ever was.
Yeah.
And I think that would undermine him. And by the way, why is Josh McDaniels the best choice? Because he had a good year with Mac Jones 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
It's a better resume than what you have with Van Pelt, though.
It is, but it's also not ideal. You had a blank canvas here, and you had to settle on Alex Van Pelt because why? You couldn't convince other guys out there to come here because of what? Money? You didn't pay enough? You didn't offer enough? You didn't offer enough power? I don't know. You didn't offer a path to becoming a head coach for some of these guys who will be in line to become head coaches in the coming years? Did they look at the situation and say, your offense sucks. You don't have a line. You don't have receivers. You're going to get the 3rd quarterback in the draft. This isn't ideal for me. And they walked away from it. And you had a blank canvas. And again, all the way across the board, if you're going to hire a defensive-minded head coach in 2024, you're going to promise him the job a year in advance. What was the plan at offensive coordinator with the 3rd overall pick? And did they completely blow it? And are we seeing that already in this camp with Drake Maye looking behind? And his issues are not physical ones. His issues are he looks to not fully be up to speed on this offense yet, and he's learning on the fly. And he's being reprogrammed by a system that doesn't suit him perfectly. Shouldn't they be making a system all about the kid and all about him and not Jacoby Brissett? Feels like Drake Maye's got 2 roadblocks in front of him, Jacoby Brissett and Alex Van Pelt. And a defensive-minded head coach who doesn't know offense. Oh, that's helpful as well.
A lot of that's in play. They didn't have to prove you wrong. You go back to Andrew Luck, what they run? They ran a lot of his Stanford stuff. With the Colts, under center, I, offset I, slot, drive the ball deep on post, double posts. Same thing, RG3. I go back to those guys. Guys who are picked high in the draft, you develop your offenses around them. It's going to be interesting to see what the Bears do.